Hi everyone, this is a tutorial and a walkthrough process of how to embed a prezi inside a PowerPoint slide, both an online and an offline version, and we've done this because we couldn't find anybody who'd done it before. So this is what the end result will actually look like. So this is a prezi, an online version actually, that we've embedded in a PowerPoint slide, and you can see here that you can go through it and use it as you normally would any other form of prezi. So just to show that it's all working, there you go. Okay, so this is what the end result will look like, and this is the tutorial. So the first thing to mention is we're going to do an online and an offline version, and the completed PowerPoint with both of these embedded with all the code, and any files that are needed can be downloaded here, and I'll provide this link in the description of this YouTube video, so you can simply click on it and download it if you wish. Before I go through the tutorial, it's really important that you have Adobe Flash Player installed for Internet Explorer. So if you're using Google Chrome or Firefox or any other form of browser, you really have to install Flash for Internet Explorer, and a quick way to do that is just to see if you can watch this YouTube video using Internet Explorer. If you can, you're in good shape, and if you can't, it will prompt you to install it. So the first thing to do is create your PowerPoint slide, and we're going to do an online version first. So within the PowerPoint ribbon menu, go to the Developer tab, and if you can't see it, just do a Google search, and there's several tutorials that will explain, if it's not visible, how to make it visible. Click on the Developer tab, and you'll see a small hammer and spanner icon that actually is more controls. So if you click on that, and if you scroll down until you find Shockwave Flash Object, and if you can't see that, that's because you haven't got Flash installed under Internet Explorer. If you click on Shockwave Flash Object, click OK, your cursor now turns into a crosshair. Using the left-hand mouse key, hold it down, drag your mouse across the screen until you've got the size of prezi you want to show in the PowerPoint slide, and then let go, and you'll see this turns into in this case, a cross, which is a good thing. So here you'll see a string of text that you need to use, and again, this is available in the description of the YouTube video as well. So before we do the next phase, we're just going to copy this whole string of text and right-click and copy. Now, go back to the embedded Shockwave Flash Object, right-click, go to Properties, and you'll see a whole bunch of information come up, and you'll see this field here called Movie. You need to right-click, left-click, and paste. So that's just pasted this string of text into this movie field. So before you can actually see the online prezi, you now need to go and select which one you want. So I've just gone to Prezi's website, and I'm just going to pick one of the ones that are available currently on their front page. Let's do this, Math is Not Linear. So if you click on it, and here's the online prezi, and you can see it loading. Well, that's fine if we're showing it online, but we don't want to see it online. We want to see it inside a PowerPoint slide. So if you go up to the URL link in the browser address bar, you'll see that there's a unique string of information here between these two slashes. That's the information we actually need. So if we right-click, copy, we can actually close this down now. We don't need it anymore. And then we go back to the movie field, and after the equal sign, we put in that string of data. And that's it. So we can now close this. And we can obviously save the PowerPoint presentation and so on and so forth. So we can't see it actually working when it's in edit mode, but if we go into presentation mode, there it is. So we can now click on it. You'll see it loading as if it was online, but it's in a PowerPoint slide. And because because it's online, it does take a few moments to load. Bob's your uncle, as they say. So we can then go and we can do what we do with Prezi, which is tell our story. We can see the whole canvas, and we can then go through and use it and impress everyone. So that's how to do it as an online version. And once we save that, it'll be fine and we can carry on using it. To do it as an offline version, so this time we want to do something slightly different. I'm just going to close PowerPoint and minimize it for a moment. So you'll see here, this is my documents, and you'll see here, this is the downloaded Prezi that I downloaded from Prezi's website. And you'll also see here a really important file called Prezi. It's actually a Shockwave flash file, and this is available in the download, and you absolutely have to have this, otherwise it will not work. So what we're going to do is copy that, go inside the Prezi that we've downloaded, and paste it. And you'll see here the PowerPoint slide presentation that I'm currently working in. You'll see the Prezi application. This is the one that comes naturally when you download it, and this allows you to view the Prezi. And then you see the Prezi SWF file. This is a Shockwave flash file. This is the one that we need to use to play this, and this will play any Prezi that you download. So once you've downloaded it, you need to copy this generic Prezi SWF file inside, put your PowerPoint slide or PowerPoint presentation inside, and there's a good reason for that. And that's all you need to do. If we go back, this is the offline version, so we need to go back to our developer tab. We need to go back to where it says more controls, and we need to go back and we need to add the Shockwave flash object again. Left click, drag, and we get the square again with a cross in. Now, when we right click and go to properties, we still have the movie field, but instead of pasting in that string of text, all we need to simply add is prezi.swf, and that's it. That's all that you need to add to play the version that we've downloaded. So we'll close that. Again, it won't work when we're in edit mode, but if we go to slideshow mode, and this is actually one of the, I think it's a senior executive from Prezi. I downloaded his version that was made freely available, and it's quite a cool one. And you'll see that this is the download version, and here you can go through and you can use it as you normally would. And again, it's very cool and trendy, and I won't say any more than that. Just mouse to the right and you can go back to get the core controls of Prezi, and you can obviously increase, decrease, drag, and do everything that you want to do. So, there you have it. That's how to install an online version. That's how to install an offline version, and this will work in Microsoft PowerPoint 2003, 2007, 2010, and although the ways of doing it differ slightly, in principle, they follow the same remit. So if we save that, and every time we open that PowerPoint presentation, if we're online, we'll see this version, and if we're offline, we'll see whichever version we've downloaded. Just remember to download and install the prezi.swf file inside the downloaded Prezi that you want to play inside PowerPoint. And that's it. So all of this information will be available to be downloaded, so you can simply download, fire this up, and play it as you normally would. I hope it's been useful, and again, we did it because we couldn't find anyone who had done it before. Thanks very much.